Hello and welcome. Today will be the short video with two things in mind. So one is the acceleration and one is the tires. How much tire tread depth left after 2,500 miles done, because the last time I've done it, it was around 800 miles done. So let's get the intro done and let's get to it. Right, before I do my measurements, I have to admit that I've made a mistake with the last video of the tires tread depth, because I've done it with this little thing and I thought it's actually in millimeters, but it turns out it is in inches. When I said it's 8.5 millimeters, it actually turns out it's 8.5 32nd of an inch. So yeah, it's slightly different than I thought it is gonna be. So yeah, 8.5 32nd of an inch. It's actually about 6.7 something, 6.7 6.8 millimeters. So I will do tire tread depth with this first, and then I will do it with this. This is a digital gauge, so it's going to be much more precise, but yeah, it's going to be in millimeters this time, and I can check in inches as well. So let's get to it. So the front offside, the driver's side, right in the middle there, so don't close it. Okay, so it is like that. It's slightly lower than the last time. Side, that's pretty much the same as the other side. Offside, yeah, that's exactly 8 mil, well, 8 32nd of an inch. Right, and now the offside, and that's 8 as well, so it went down a little bit. As you can see, I got one more, because when I checked my tires tread with this one, it actually showed different results, you know, every single time, and I wasn't sure if that's correct, because when I checked with this one and basically just calculated how much millimeters it is, it didn't match with this one. So I got this one. It's slightly different, as you can see, but it is actually much more precise. And because you would think like, oh yeah, but you know, this might be actually correct, and this might be not correct, and this might be not correct either. So I've got this as well. And when I checked it with this, yeah, don't ask me to actually say this name, because I have no idea. It's calipers, basically measurement calipers, that's what I would say. So yeah, this turns out that this one is actually very precise and it's very reliable, and this one shows about 0.2 millimeters more than it actually should be. So I'm gonna use this one. So after 2,500 miles, we have 6.5 millimeters at the front and 6.3 millimeters at the back. And to compare this to the last time I've done it, so that was 1,700 miles ago. The front were 6.75 and the rear were 6.5. So the difference is 0.15 millimeters and 0.2 millimeters over the last 1,700 miles. And now, if we get this data and apply this to a little bit of math, we can actually calculate for how long this set of tires will last me. Okay, so the front, if I want to change them at all, if I want to swap them over, do the rotation, they should last me for the 56,000 miles still. With the rear, it's slightly different. We've got 40,000 miles still left to the legal limit of 1.6 millimeters. Overall, average, if I rotate them, they should last me for another 48,000 miles. I think that's amazing, is it? 48,000 miles still left on those tires if I continue driving like I'm driving at the moment, which is not like I'm driving very, very slow. I'm just driving to the speed limits. I'm driving quite dynamically as well. If I get on the motorway and I need acceleration, I'm going to use that. If I'm at the junction and I need that acceleration, I'm going to use that. And here's the thing,
Where are the people who complains about the tires wearing out so quickly on EVs? I can't see that. I can't confirm that. I'm actually denying this. It's actually amazing how long they will last if I keep driving like that, and if they gonna perform like that as well. So I don't know if that's just the make and model of the tire that's impacting quite a lot, or it's just a driving style. As I said, I'm not a slow driver. I like keeping my foot down a little bit on some occasions, but I'm not going crazy. I'm not like accelerating to the max every single time that I'm driving. So we have a Poland trip, obviously, as I mentioned before, coming out. So we're gonna do probably about 3,000-4,000 miles on that trip, and I'll see how the tires will perform over the longer period of time, because I think there's no point checking them up every 2,500 miles because they're not wearing out that quickly. Okay, so the next time I will check the tires is probably going to be after we come back from the Poland. So let's do the acceleration test now, and thanks for the watching, and see you next time.
Nice and clear. Right, so ready, 3, 2, 1, go.